Culture from text, turning text into a values profile. What does culture from text do? Culture from text measures a person's values from 200 plus words entered into a web page box, describing the features of an organization that would suit them down to the ground. The 200 plus words are compared with measures of a typical organization's culture, and if possible, from a target organization's culture should that be available. The output consists of a person culture fit index, a positivity index, a summary of significant themes in the person's depiction of their values, a chart showing where those themes belong in the broader organizational picture, how they differ from the norm, and the two top actions others with a similar culture fit have taken to improve the fit. People using culture from text will soon be able to respond to a second question. What is it like to work in your current organization? This allows a person to gauge the fit to the local culture where they currently work, from their point of view, as opposed to working in the typical organization, or in an organization where not just one, but a range of staff views need to be taken into account. What is the typical organization culture? Typical means derived from our database. This was collected from text comments gathered from staff opinion surveys, engagement surveys, quality of work life, culture or climate surveys from more than 80 organizations around the world. It comprises 7.5 million words covering all kinds of opinions on what it's like to work in these organizations. What is the typical organizational culture? The database has been developed over a decade with 30 or more different culture and values models as a basis for testing significant variables. Its core is a dictionary of over 36,000 words and phrases grouped into 155 variables. The key ones are grouped into 8 clusters. The 8 clusters form the typical organizational culture. Why this approach? Firstly, many studies have been able to replicate the link between organizational culture and organizational performance, including financial performance and sales volume. These results have been shown to be mediated through other important variables, such as customer satisfaction, job satisfaction, and staff commitment. Further, these hard and soft results have been demonstrated to hold up for as long as 3 years after the measures were first taken, and other important outcomes flow from positive organizational cultures. These include intention to remain with the organization, stress levels, physical and mental health. It also seems that person-organizational fit, culture fit, has an additional effect on the same variables and outcomes over and above culture alone. The more the person's values align with those of the organization, the more these positive outcomes seem to be enhanced. To explore further and in more depth, please feel free to click on the links below this screen. You will be directed to 2 articles on LinkedIn. One deals with the question of why text instead of a questionnaire. The other covers aspects of person-culture fit, referring to earlier research leading to the current version of culture from text.